Hey guys, it's your girl J Antoinette and welcome back to another video. So I know this is a long awaited video from me. I have been wanting to review the finery fragrances for you guys for a little bit and I finally got them. So I finally got them and I have tested them out for a little bit and I have decided that now it is time for me to give you guys my opinion on the 9 fragrances that Finery has come out with. So if you are not familiar with the brand, it is a Target brand that was released about a couple of months ago, and this it was of this year. I think a couple of months ago, I think in January it was released. I think January, and it is a Target brand. They came up with 9 fragrances. All of them are said to be dupes of high-end fragrances, and they are not necessarily like a long-lasting fragrance brand, but it is a brand that has definitely been able to replicate the smell of some high-end fragrances. Now they do both have other perfumes, and they do have body mists as well. So they do have a wide range of scents available to persons for different types of tastes and for different types of smells that people like. So we are going to get straight into this. I hope you guys enjoy this review. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I am J Antoinette. I talk about anything that's going to make you smell good, look good, and feel good. That is what I'm all about. I love talking about fragrances. I love talking about body care. I love talking about anything that has to do with the smell good community. So if that is something you're interested in and you like that type of content, stick around. Give this video a thumbs up, of course, view my other videos, and don't forget to click that subscribe button because it really helps the girl on her channel. So without further ado, we are going to get straight into this review, and I am going to be looking at my phone because I do have the notes and so forth on my phone. So let's get straight into this. So the first one we are going to be talking about is a magnetic candy. And magnetic candy was instantly one of those that when I saw the notes, I knew I was going to absolutely love it. So it came in this really nice yellowish orange kind of packaging. This is the Eau de Parfum. So this is the one that I actually got the EDP in, and it says scent experience, a nostalgic escape into a neon candy fantasy, and it smells like sugared violet, pink pomelo, and cotton candy. So a lot of persons were saying that this reminded them of Sundays by Rado, and also that it kind of reminded them of Oriana by Parfums de Marly. I think it kind of smelled like Love Don't Be Shy. Personally, for myself, I think it smells like that. Like the cotton candy in this kind of gave me that vibe. So the main accords in this is a sweet citrus, caramel, powdery, violet, fresh, spicy. And as I said to you before, the notes are cotton candy, pomelo, and violet. So it is this nice little bottle here. I actually did a scent combo with this recently with Cotton Candy Clouds by Bath and Body Works. Oh gosh, this just smells so good. It's such a nice citrusy, sweet, floral fragrance that I believe will be so perfect for the spring and summertime. There's a nice freshness from that pomelo, which gives it that citrus kind of vibe. And then when it blends in with the cotton candy, oh my goodness, the sweetness from the cotton candy, the citrus from the pomelo blends together. It creates such an extraordinary scent. It smells really good. I personally believe that this is my favorite from the entire line. I'm so glad that I actually got the EDP for this particular one. And I definitely, if I do ever run out of this, I would definitely be topping up on this particular one. I absolutely do love this. The scent notes now and the chords are all in Fragrantica now, guys, so you are able to access it there. But this is a magnetic candy. It is a sweet citrus floral fragrance, definitely perfect for spring and for summer months, and it definitely reminds me personally of Love Don't Be Shy. A lot of persons say it reminds them of Sundays by Rado and Oriana by Parfums de Marly. So the next one we're going to be talking about is Not Another Cherry, and this is one that I saw almost everybody raving about. So this is the bottle for the body mist. So this is the body mist bottle. It is a little bit bigger than the than the actual EDP bottle. So the EDP bottle is 60 mils and the body mist bottle is 150 mils. Smells so good. Oh my goodness. So the main accords for this is cherry, almond, fruity, sweet, nutty, and rose. And the notes for this is cherry, amaretto, Turkish rose, and almond. Now off the bat, everybody was absolutely saying that this reminds them so much of Tom Ford Lost Cherry, which, you know, that is a pretty penny, and it's not something that all of us as fragrance lovers are able to get in our collection because of that price point. Now, a lot of persons have come up with very different types of dupes for Lost Cherry, but I would definitely say that this is a very, very close dupe to Lost Cherry. Like the booziness, the cherry, the almond notes, everything in this is like almost spot on for Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Now, the quality of the fragrance is definitely not going to be the same because Tom Ford is a pretty penny, so you know the quality is going to be different. But in terms of scent profile, I do think that they nailed the scent profile for Not Another Cherry. And also it does kind of remind me of Love Fest Burning Cherry as well, which is one of those scents that I absolutely loved when I got that fragrance. I absolutely loved it. I think I ran that fragrance so much with different types of combos and so forth. But that is a really nice fragrance, and this is very similar to it. I feel like the only difference between the two is that Love Don't Be Shy, not Love Don't Be Shy, sorry, is that Love Fest Burning Cherry is a little bit more powdery, and this is a little bit more boozy to me personally. So I feel like this nails what Tom Ford Lost Cherry is. So this is definitely, I would say this is a nice, affordable, cheap dupe for Tom Ford Lost Cherry personally. It's such a good cherry fragrance. It definitely has that nice liqueur to it. The amaretto in this gives it that nice booziness, and the almond dries down and gives it that nice nuttiness that it's supposed to have as well too. This is perfect for fall and winter vibes, definitely. This would have been a very nice scent for Valentine's Day as well too. But definitely going into the spring and summertime, I don't know if this is something that would be comfortable for that. But as I always say to you guys, wear what you want when you want to, anyhow you like to. That's just me when it comes to fragrances. So personally, I feel like it is more of a fall winter kind of vibe. But I believe that, you know, you can wear this at any time, anyhow you want to. It is a very nice cherry fragrance. Definitely reminds me a lot of Tom Ford Lost Cherry. And it does have a nice boozy almondy vibe to it. So the other fragrances, I actually decided just to get in the Discovery set. So this was the Discovery set. It came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fragrances. And it has Before the Rain, I'm a Musk, Florabed, Sonaphoria, and Sweet on the Outside. So I'm just going to start in the order that they have here. And I'm going to start with Before the Rainbow. Okay, so Before the Rainbow comes in this nice blue aqua packaging. I knew that this would be something that I did not want to have in my collection because I'm not a fresh aquatic type of person. So I really just decided not to go for the full packaging for this. But the main accords in this is mossy, citrus, earthy, salty, woody, fresh, spicy, marine, and aromatic. I'm going to spray it right here on my hand. And the scent notes for this is oak moss, salt, and bergamot. Immediately as you spray this out, you get such a freshness. You get like a sea breeze kind of freshness, and you get that citrus vibe from it as well too. So the scent notes in this is oak moss, salt, and bergamot. And initially as you get this, as it's sprayed out, you get that citrus, you get the salt, you get the mossiness. You definitely get like a sea breeze or after rain kind of vibe from this. I already knew that this would have been something that I wouldn't have enjoyed in my collection. So I knew that it wouldn't make any sense for me to purchase this because I'm not a fresh person. I don't like aquatic scents. So I already knew that this would not be something that I wanted in my collection. But this is definitely a freshie. This is something that would be nice for everyday wear personally. I feel like if you work in an office, or if you have to deal one-on-one with like persons, or you work in a healthcare setting, this would have been a really, really good scent for you to cop. It's so fresh and it's so aquatic. Like, it's just really, it really reminds me of Dolce & Gabbana light blue, or like Versace Dylan turquoise. It reminds me of those particular types of scents. A lot of persons were saying it reminded them of Max Turquatic as well too. So anything in that fresh, citrusy, salty kind of area, it definitely comes off as that. Definitely super fresh, super fresh, like super fresh. Like, there's not even a bit of like fruitiness to this. Like, it's just citrus and freshness. So I definitely would suggest that if you are into like the citrusy type of fragrances, the aquatic, the earthy type of fragrances, this is something that you would enjoy, and it definitely lives up to the name. I definitely have to give Finery that. Before the Rainbow, this definitely smells like a scent that you would get from the earth right before the rain ends, or that little shower of rain that comes down, that is not really like heavy per se. It gives me that kind of vibe. So I definitely have to give it to them for the name for this particular one, because it definitely captures that. So this is Before the Rainbow. It's fresh, aquatic, earthy, mossy. Definitely reminds me of like a sea breeze or like a short rainfall. Definitely more for my persons who are into fresher and more citrusy scents. So the next one I want to talk about is I'm a Musk. And I'm a Musk is something that everybody was raving about and saying that it reminded them of Ariana Grande's Cloud. I mean, a lot of persons actually disagreed with this, so I am not really sure, but based on, you know, the scent, a lot of persons were saying that it reminded them of that because of how floral and woody it was. So I've just sprayed it out. And I personally, even though I'm a sweet girly, I do like a nice musk fragrance. So I don't mind a nice musky woody fragrance. I don't mind it at all. So this is definitely a nice woody musky fragrance. All right, so I'm a Musk is not on Fragrantica, so there's not any particular type of scent notes or any accords for it, but it is definitely a nice floral woody musky scent that I believe comes off a lot more feminine to me. There's something sugared in the behind the scenes of this for me particularly. I feel like I'm getting like a sugary kind of vibe from it. I don't want to say that this reminds me of Ariana Grande Cloud, because it really doesn't. I mean, it does have that muskiness to it, but I wouldn't say it reminds me of Cloud. I do feel like it reminds me a little bit of Kaleidoscope from Bath and Body Works. I don't know if you guys remember that particular scent. I think it came out in like about 2018. It does give me that particular kind of vibe. The freshness and then the sweetness behind it gives me that kind of vibe. It also does give me a little bit of like Glossier's scent as well too. It does have that vibe in it. It smells really good, but it's definitely not something that I know I would wear every single day. This is another scent that I feel like it is nice for like running errands, or when you have to be like in close interaction with persons and stuff like that. But it is definitely a nice musky woody scent. This is actually a nice scent that I feel like would be nice to wear to bed as well too, because of just like how mellow and soft and musky it is. So this is I'm a Musk. Sorry, this is I'm a Musk, and the scent experience behind this is blissfully floating through a daydream. Wow. Definitely can get that from this as well too. I feel like Finery has done a really good job with explaining these fragrances and just giving you a nice scent experience behind it. They did a really exceptional job for this. So this is I'm a Musk. It is definitely a floral woody fragrance, perfect for like bedtime, perfect for like close interactions with persons. It would be even nice for everyday wear. So this next one is another one that I absolutely knew would not be something that I was going to fully enjoy, hence why I did not get the full bottle as well. And this is Flower Bed, and if you guys know me, you guys know I'm not a floral girly. Like, I do not like floral fragrances. This is a nice pink bottle though. I mean, the bottle alone, I was like, oh, should I get this? But I knew I wouldn't have liked the scent. That's why I didn't get it. So the main accords for this is fresh, floral, fruity, rose, and green. And the scent notes are peony, green apple, and bamboo leaf. Of course, you know I'm going to spray it so that I can just give you guys a nice little description while I'm talking about it. Oh my gosh, so floral. It's just so floral. And the scent experience for this says, Carefree Joy in a field of blooming flowers. This is definitely a spring hitter. This is definitely a spring fragrance. Like, this is spring in a bottle, legit, guys. Like, this is like an overpowering floral fruity fragrance, like, legit. That's exactly what it is. I mean, you get so much freshness from it as well too, which is why I can understand why people say that it smells like Chanel. I think it's Chance, yeah, Chanel's Chance, because you get that from it as well. You get that same similar type of DNA from it. I think it reminds me a little bit of Marc Jacobs Perfect as well too, the fresh aquatic one. It gives me that kind of vibe as well too. This is another fresh floral but fruity fragrance. I mean, it's not something that I hate. It's not something that I don't think I would have worn, because I might wear this sample too. I can probably pair it with something so that I can give you guys like some scent combos so that you know how to wear these particular fragrances. But it's just not something that I know that I'm going to gravitate to and easily want to pick it off of like my perfume shelf to actually wear it on a daily basis. But this is actually a really nice, fresh, floral, fruity fragrance. The dry down on this is actually really, really beautiful. I love this dry down. The green apple gives it a crispness that I absolutely enjoy from this. And I feel like this will be a really nice fragrance to wear all spring. Like, it's not even a summer fragrance, not even like a fruity summer, but it's like a fresh spring fragrance that I really feel like would be really nice to enjoy. And now I'm trying to think if I should be getting the full bottle for this, because the more I smell it, like it, the more that I like it. How many of you like this particular one? Comment down below and let me know if you actually like this one and if you actually copped it from Target. But this is a really nice one. I feel like I can envision myself in like a nice floral dress with pastel colors, and you have on sandals, and like you're out with your family or something, or you're like doing an Easter egg hunt, or you guys are like eating a bunch of Easter eggs or eating a bunch of Easter candy or something like that. Like, this gives me Easter vibes. It gives me Easter spring vibes. Like, a whole lot of that is what I'm getting from this. But it smells really good. It's really good. It's a nice floral fruity fragrance, fresh, definitely captures the scent vibe that they're saying, Carefree Joy in a field of blooming flowers. It does give me that carefree, like flirty, girly vibe. It smells really good. So this is Flower Bed, and I feel like this is a nice floral, fruity, fresh fragrance. Okay, so this next one is another one that everybody was raving about, and this is Sonaphoria, and the main accords for this is white floral, amber, citrus, tropical, woody, coconut, and sweet. And the scent notes for this is orange blossom, monai oil, and amber wood. Now, almost everybody was saying that this is definitely a dupe for Tom Ford's Soleil Blanc. No, if y'all know me, y'all know that Soleil Blanc is not something that I really like. I don't like that sunscreen vibe. I'm not into it. I don't know why, but I'm just not. I don't like it. Like, that's the reason why I don't have Coconut Copper Sands in my collection and Coconut Paradise, which to me practically is just a repackaging of Coconut Copper Sands, sorry. Like, I don't like it. It's just, if I wanted to wear sunscreen, I would just take sunscreen and lather it on my skin. I don't like that coconutty sunscreen mixed vibe. And the scent experience for this is warmly kissed by the golden sun. I do definitely get that sun-kissed vibes though. Like, it does give me a summer sun-kissed vibe. But it also gives me, I have just lathered myself in suntan lotion, and I've laid in the sand, and I'm rolling around in the sand, and then the sun hits me kind of vibe. It gives me that. and it's just not for me. Like, oh, it's, I'm trying my best to give y'all like a really accurate review on this because I don't want to be biased just because I don't like these kind of scents. But it is a very floral, polarizing floral though, not like just a regular sweet peony or rosy kind of scent. This is like a polarizing floral. It almost smells like ylang ylang to me, which is another scent note that I absolutely despise. I do get that coconut from it. It definitely has a Soleil Blanc DNA. It definitely smells like, if you have not smelled Soleil Blanc but you want to know something that smells similar to Soleil Blanc, I would definitely say this smells a lot like Coconut Copper Sands or the new packaging, which is Coconut Paradise to me. Definitely get that DNA from this. It smells like sunscreen and coconut and sand all in one. If that's your vibe, if that's your Josh, hands up to you, thumbs up to you, but it's just not for me particularly. So this is definitely a nice summer fragrance. I would say persons would definitely be eating this up for the summertime. Definitely wearing this on vacation, of course, but personally, it is just not for your girl. So this is Sonaphoria, and this is a coconutty, floral, sun-drenched, sandy vacation vibe. This is one of the ones that I was absolutely excited about because they said that this one was supposed to be like a dupe for Billie Eilish's fragrance, and this is sweet on the outside. The main accords for this is vanilla, aromatic, sweet, woody, amber, and earthy. And the fragrance notes for this is Madagascar vanilla, tonka bean, vetiver, and smoke. All of those scent notes are things that I absolutely love, except for vetiver because I don't like vetiver. But all of those scent notes are things that I absolutely do love. And trust me, I've smelled this one already. Like I had to smell this one before and test it out myself. I really love this one. This gives me such like nighttime vibes. It gives me a nice hot heavy date night vibes as well too. I like this one a lot. Definitely it has the Billie Eilish kind of vibe to it as well. And I do personally feel like this smells a lot like Vanilla Wicked Woods by Bath & Body Works. So if you don't have that, or if you do, go into your collection, pull it out and compare the two. It smells like that to me. Like, it really has that. The only thing about this sweet on the outside is that it is a little bit more sweeter. So it has a little bit more of a sweet vanilla to it that I get more than what I would get in Wicked Vanilla Woods. But it would be a nice combo to wear together though. This smells really good. Definitely up my alley. Definitely a scent profile that I absolutely love and I would love to wear. The scent experience for this is a hypnotic and delicious veil of smoky vanilla. This is a super sexy fragrance. Definitely would have been perfect for Valentine's Day. It's definitely a nice date night kind of vibes for me personally. It's so hot and heavy that I feel like this is not just something that you just get up and randomly wear. Like, I really personally feel like this is such a like hot and heavy date night kind of vibes. And as it dries down, the smokiness from this and the vanilla as they come and they blend together, it's just really immaculate. Absolutely love this one. It's my favorite so far outside of Magnetic Candy from the entire collection. I absolutely love it so much, and I feel like this is just a 10 out of 10. They did a very immaculate job on sweet on the outside. So it's definitely a nice smoky vanilla, boozy, sexy, hot and heavy fragrance. Perfect for date night. Perfect for just an interaction with your boo, your bae, whoever, and something that I absolutely love. So there are only two fragrances that I was not able to get or I don't have from this particular line, and it is a Midnight Cafe, and the main accords for this is white floral, coffee, warm spicy, sweet patchouli, lactonic, woody, earthy, and floral, and the scent notes is jasmine, coffee, custard, and patchouli. Now, I didn't necessarily think I needed to smell this one per se because everybody was saying that it smelled exactly like black opium. I have a black opium dupe. So I was like, okay, I don't necessarily need to get a full bottle because they didn't have this in the discovery set, and I think they knew not to put it because it was just such a familiar scent. But based on what I've heard, it smells exactly like black opium, and we all know black opium is just a general classic crowd pleasing fragrance, nice coffee fragrance, hot and heavy, and definitely a nice just warm and cozy fall or winter type of fragrance. I personally don't care. I like to wear it anytime because I just love a good coffee vanilla fragrance. The other one that I wasn't able to get is Jungle Santal, which I feel like I'm going to actually source this one because I have never smelled Le Labo's Santal before, and persons are saying that this smells exactly like it. And the main accords for this is woody, aromatic, warm, spicy, leather, and green. And the scent notes for this is papyrus, oolong tea, and cardamom. Off the bat, I definitely know that this is going to be a spicy, earthy, woody fragrance, and it will be definitely something interesting to smell because I don't think I have any fragrances in my collection with that particular scent note, with those particular scent notes. So I definitely do want to try that out. But as I said to you guys before, they said that this smells like Le Labo Santal 33, which I have never smelled before. But if you have smelled it and you do have Jungle Santal in your collection, let me know if they do smell similar and how much you liked it. So guys, we have come to the end of another video. I hope you enjoyed this review on the Finery fragrances. I hope you were able to get them because I know a couple of persons were saying to me that, yo, they really wanted me to do a review because they weren't able to get them at their stores yet and they weren't able to smell it. A lot of the stuff was sold out and so forth. So I really hope you guys were able to actually cop some of these fragrances and able to get them in your collection and able to smell them. But I hope this was a good review for you guys so that you're able to understand how they smell, the dupes that they are for, and oh, I didn't tell you guys the price point. $27 I think for the Eau de Parfum, and I think it was $19 for the body mist. So even though they're affordable, they are a little bit pricey compared to a little bit more of an affordable line, but I feel like it's still a good price point that persons could enjoy from. They did have the discovery set. I think I paid, was it $10 for the discovery set? And as I said, discovery set comes with Before the Rain, I'm a Musk, Flower Bed, Sonaphoria, and Sweet on the outside. So this is the discovery set. So look, let me tell y'all something. Don't be ashamed. If you don't want to be buying the larger bottles just yet, just get yourself the discovery set. It's more affordable. You get all of them. You can use them wisely how you want. Blend them with other fragrances. See how long they last, how long they work for you. Personally, for me, I got a good 4 to 5 hours out of Magnetic Candy when I wore it. Was it this week or last week? I think it was this week I wore it. I got about 4 to 5 hours out of it. So I wouldn't necessarily say they're like your most long-lasting fragrances. You're gonna get what you pay for. So for the price point, they last for that amount of time. So thanks again guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Continue to support me. If you want to reach out to me on my socials, it's @Antoinette_ for both my Instagram and TikTok. I post on Instagram every day, so you can always view my content there. I post on TikTok at least 3 times per week. And I also post on my community page. So if you want to know what I'm wearing, you can also view my scent of the day there. And if you made it this far in the video, let me know what you're wearing down below. I like to get new fragrances and I just want to know what y'all are wearing. So drop your scent of the day down below. So we've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love each and every one of you so very much. So until the next video, bye my loves.